Okay, so here we are, back again. A couple of more reviews coming out this year. And today I just want to share with you car mats. Not exciting, not the most, sexiest product in the world. You've most probably just about to turn off, but stay with me because it is well worth just looking at this. You may already do this, I don't know. If you don't, watch this, learn. I've been doing it for years and boy, does it save my car. Especially if you're out caravanning or you've got kids or grandchildren, all sorts of things. So just a couple of tips on exactly what you can do. This is a company I have used for, I would say, the best part of 9-10 years. Carmatsforyou.com. Check them out online. They really are, to me, lifesavers, and they keep my car going forever as far as keeping it clean, tidy, and the carpets looking good. So what do? Well, they do a range of products, and what I get from them is I get car mats for my car, obviously, because you usually get this lovely sort of fabric interior to your cars, to your boot, to the sort of cabin of the car, but you never get really a good rubber mat. Now the good thing about these guys is you can get different qualities. So you can get a thick rubber mat if you've got a really heavy workload in the car, whether you've got dogs, whether you've got lots of kids, lots of camping holidays, or you've got a real big outdoor lifestyle, or you can go for more sleeker and thinner rubber mats, but they do keep your car going. And also the good thing about these as well, when you do wash your car, you just hose these down, let them dry off, and you pop them back in the car again. I also get from them this little thing. Now it's a bumper saver. It's again another rubber mat. It sits there with Velcro, and it clips onto that boot on the inside, and it comes across your bumper. So if you're loading things in, whether you're putting dogs in there, you're putting anything, you're moving house boxes, it keeps that bumper from scratching, and it stops any muck and rubbish getting into various switches and connections. So it just goes in, flops over that bumper, and gives you that extra protection. Well worth the money. I think it's about 19-20 quid. You can get different styles, different shapes, but there you go. The good thing about that is it gives you that extra protection. And then, well, I'm going to show you the next one. I'm going to pop it in first and then come back to you, so bear with me. So here you go. It's a boot liner. Now, the thing I like about these boot liners is that you get them custom made. They're not a fortune. If you go onto the website, put the make of your car in, and they'll have one that they can make. And look, there you go, a boot liner for your car. The amount of times, and this is honest to God's truth, we've spilt milk in the boot, a tin of paint's gone over in the boot, cleaning fluids, something's oozed out of a dustbin bag that we've been taking to the local tip. That has saved all the grief from actually getting a dirty, disgusting, smelly car, because you just take it out. You rip it out, just like that, very simple. Put it on the floor, hose it down, dry it off, and pop it back into the car again. Such a lifesaver. And again, if you've got dogs and you're putting a cage in, certainly if you've got a big estate car, that could be a really good base, because that stops any mess or anything coming through. So that is the boot setup. So we've got the overhang there for the bumper, we've got the boot tray there, and as I said, you put in the make and the model and the year of the car, and it comes up and you buy it. That boot tray, I think, was £29.99, which, to be absolutely honest with you, is worth its weight in gold. It really, really is. And then we've got just the bumper cover there. Just rip off, place in there as well, and that just sits nicely on the top there. Or if you want, you can put it underneath here if you want to try and keep that nice for when it goes over the boot. Right, let's move into the cabin of the car and look at the mats. Right, before we go into the cabin, I just want to show you the actual mats that we've got here. Now, again, when you go online, you can choose different grades, different qualities, different finishes of the mat. Again, you just pop in your car make, your model, the year, and it will come up with the correct mats and give you some options of prices depending on what type of standard you want. Now, most cars these days, new cars, come with your standard mat. It's like a carpety mat that, yeah, it's lovely, it finishes the car off nicely, but to be quite honestly, you know, once you've been on a campsite, a caravan site, the kids have jumped in and out, you've got a dog lolloping around the car, they soon turn very tatty. But what you can get is rubber mats which are made to the exact specification for your car, and again you can get different colours. Now what I've done, and you'll see why I've done it, I've got black rubber mats here and they've been finished off with like a grey beading round the outside, just because it matches the interior of the car, and I'll show you that in a second. But they all come with these little eyes here which are in exactly the right place to hook into your car, and they are exactly the same design as a manufacturer, the car manufacturer. So all you do is you get these in the post, you pop them in the car, and Bob's your uncle. You end up with some nice rubber mats that keep the inside of your car looking new, and as I said, you take them out, give them a good scrub down, back in a car, and they're good as new. Let's go and have a look at them and put them into place. Right, here we are in the front cabin of the car, just looking in there, and it's very simple. You just pop them into the front of the car. Now, most cars have got little hooks, as you can see down there. Sometimes you can turn them and pop them in the eyelets, and you just hook that in there, and again, just hook that in there, push the mat forward, and look, it fits perfectly. And that's what you do when you get them from the website. They are already pre-made in the right size, in the right colours. Well, the colours up to you, you choose the colours. But as you can see, I've chosen the colours because I've got the grey interior and we've got the grey around the mat, just to give it a little bit of, I don't know, it just finishes it off. You could just go for straight ordinary black, or you could add in a flash of red or green or orange. They even do pink ones, so if you want pink mats in your car, let's go for the pink mats. Let's go in the other side and I'll show you what it's like for the passenger. And again, very, very simple to fit. Pop the mat in, find the little clips there and the eyelets, pop that in, push the mat forward so it's in place, and there you go, perfectly fitted, made to measure, tailored. And as I said, you can see I've just finished it off with a bit of grey just to cover those seats and bring that in as well. But that's my choice. As I said, go for pink if you want, go for red, go for green, any colour you want. And there you go, just to finish it off, I'll put them in the back of the car, one there, one over the other side. Nice, snugly fit, well made, made to measure, perfect. What a way to go. So that's really it. Just a little tip from me, something I do in my car. It doesn't matter whether you've got an old workhorse of a car, it just helps keep it clean, and also helps to make sure that you can keep it cleaner and it's easier to sort out. That's the company I've used for the best part of 10 years, Car Mats For You. Check them out online. It really, really is worth it. All sorts of prices, all sorts of qualities. See if there's one there for your car, and, well, see what colour you can get. If you found that of interest, please, please, please give me a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. Thanks for following and watching, everybody. And don't forget, hit that red button and subscribe, because the more of you who subscribe, the more of these little things we can bring you and share our tips and experiences with you. If you've got an idea, or you use other mats, or you use different types of mats, or have other tips for keeping the interior of your car clean and looking after those mats, let us know. Share those with you. Oh, sorry, with us, not with you. If we share them with you, we won't know about them. But thanks very much, everybody. Appreciate you watching. Stay safe, and bye for now.